Hello and welcome back to Brit Reviews It. Also, today I'm going to be talking about Basketball Wives, Season 10, Episode 9. Um, I noticed when I was going back to my DVR that there were two episodes that aired yesterday. I was unaware that that was going to happen. So I did not get to episode 10 last night, but I'm going to try to do it today so I can upload a video for that one. I watched episode 9. At that point, I was just like on a mental overload. Like, all right, enough for Basketball Wives. I love them, but enough in one night. I can't do two episodes in one night. Um, so I started watching the episode, and I was like, okay, wait a minute. Did I miss something completely with that episode? Like, I must have fell asleep. I had to have been in and out of sleep when I was watching the previous episode because for the life of me, did not remember anything about that fight scene that happened. So when it came on, I was like, huh, what's happening right now? So, of course, we get the recap. They show Nia and Maria, the sisters, um, Duffy, and Brooke was also involved, the four of them. Um, the whole thing was just so petty to me when they were talking about it. Um, and really, just from what I grasped, yes, everybody was wrong in that whole entire situation. Brooke, you escalated the situation when you jumped in because it really had nothing to do with you. The sisters were talking to Duffy, and it appeared when I went back, it looked as if it was about to be deaded, and they were going to move on and keep it pushing. And then here you come with your 2 cents, and you escalated the situation even more. You also initiated by throwing your drink, which just went into a whole craziness with the throwing of things, which also resulted in one of the sisters, as she's being held by security with a whole champagne bottle. Homegirl tossed the champagne bottle and ended up hitting an innocent bystander by the name of Brandy. I mean, Brandy was just trying to break up the fight and not because she's very much about it. She was ready to get in their face. So that was the craziest thing, and it was very dangerous. I mean, it wasn't even funny. It was just like, really, did this girl just? Do you even realize what could have just happened right there? So basically, Brandy gets hit in the head with a freaking champagne bottle, and I was like, oh my god, this girl, she took it like a champ. I ain't gonna lie, but I really thought that they were. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they did ask her if she wanted to press charges because that is, you can go to jail for that. She said she was good. She wasn't trying to go to the ER to get an extended checkup. She was not about to take off her wig, which I thought was hilarious. But even at the same time, it's like, Brandy, girl, you really got hit in the head with a freaking bottle. Probably should have went to the hospital. The cameras, they wouldn't have been able to go in there and they wouldn't have seen you with your wig off. But anyway, so that was it. Let me see what else happened at that time. That right there basically just showed me why Angel shouldn't have even been there with her pregnant self. Literally, what if something would have happened and they didn't even think about it in the heat of the moment? What if something would have happened and Angel would have been injured with y'all throwing things and you would have hit her or her belly? I mean, come on, y'all. That was just tacky. It was ugly. It was stupid. Just all sorts of things. Now, I do think that it was, I mean, they basically was like, get them out of here. They took the sisters, they had them out, took them out, put them in the car, and they had them leave the premises to bring down the situation. I do like that Malaysia was, coming from her perspective, being in a situation like that before with getting into it with somebody and feeling like the group, they kind of grouped together and just kind of singled her out. She was willing to say, you know what, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna go check on them just to see, that is how they are, and are they okay as well. It's not going to be one sided. I'm not picking sides, because in Malaysia's eyes, everybody was wrong who was involved in that whole little thing that happened. Um, so at basically by the end of that night, the like Duffy's upstairs packing her bags, trying to get ready to go. She's over it. Um, which again, Brandy, not Brandy, but Duffy, that was your birthday weekend. If you know you kind of with the girl with specific people, you probably shouldn't have invited them with the understanding that something could happen with a group of with y'all as a group doing something. Something could have possibly happened on your birthday weekend. They wouldn't have been invited. Just saying. Oh well. Or they could have came, but they wouldn't have been staying in the house where it's for my birthday. No. Um, but in the end, the ladies, they just chilled out, smoking the cigar, sharing a cigar. Brandy and Malaysia, I see that they're able to sit in the same room and not have that same just anger, like that energy when the both of them see each other. Oh my goodness. It was nice to see, because at this point I'm over the Brandy and Malaysia thing. Like, let's move on. Um, they go on, ladies go back home. Angel and British, they end up having a little discussion and decide they want to do what they call a basketball soiree. Basically, they're gonna have the girls all come together and play basketball and see who has some basketball skills and not just dating basketball players or married to them. Um, Split up into teams. British basically, I guess, I mean, it's her personal feelings. If she just feel like she just ain't with the BS and she don't want to be involved, she's older now. She ain't with the petty drama. Um, I do kind of feel like British just kind of immediately picks sides. I get it. I get it. The sister shouldn't have never said that stupid post. I know. But is it me, or are y'all really blowing that up bigger than what it needs to be, you know? Like, okay, y'all addressed it. She apologized to whoever, or she tried to apologize, whether it was accepted or not. That's between Angel and whichever sister said it, because I don't even remember at this point, and I don't even know which one is which. But regardless, why are you making it your issue or your problem? And even with the rest of the ladies, okay, got it. Leave it alone. Don't have nothing to do with you. Okay, if you don't want to fool with them, don't fool with them. But got it. So they don't even invite them just because they don't want no issues going on. It's at Angel's house, so we get it. Moving on. Malaysia ends up finding an LA home. It almost seemed like they pretty much flashed back and showed the one that they said that they were like this. Don't know if that's the exact same house, or they didn't really want to show her the real one that she picked at the end for their LA home. I'm trying to get my money like that, where I can have a home in multiple locations. Okay, we traveling around here. Or not. No, I don't want to spend my money like that. Anyway, so that was cute that she's finally able to get some space for her and her kids to kind of space out and not be so bunched up underneath each other. So that was cool. Duffy, on the other hand, she's back home now. Her and her husband Iman, they're sitting down there talking. Baby girl is there. Um, and she's basically letting him know, like, hey, just with this past weekend, I just with the energy, like I feel like I cannot. She's like, absolutely not. I'm not ready to call it quits. Um, it is a difficult situation to be in, because I do get where Iman is coming from. You do have a daughter. She needs her mom. The type of profession that you have requires you to be gone a lot. It requires you to be out late hours. Um, your daughter, she needs her mother. I totally get it. At the same time, I understand where Duffy is coming from, because as a woman, you love your child, you want to be there, but you also want to be more than just a mother. You're not just a mother. You do have your own identity, and you do not want to financially put yourself in a situation to where you're depending on a man or whoever your significant other is. I totally get that. So, with that being said, Iman find a way to compromise with her. She said, I'm not ready just yet. We got to figure this out. I'm not telling you what to do with your career. I'm not going to accept you telling me what to do with my career. You're not just going to say this is what you're going to do and that's final. No. Because at the end of the day, he keeps saying, oh, I thought we talked about it. We're working with this one. Really, it's just her compromising to literally to the T what you want her to do. She don't want to be no kept woman, basically. Um, and want to follow her dreams. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So anyway, we have Malaysia and Brandy. They go out. They have a little sit down, catch up, little scene that was very cute. I'm really hoping to see that build up more. As we find out later in the episode, Brandy is still proceeding with caution. I would hope that Malaysia does the same and not just jump in with it immediately thinking that they're picking back up where they left off. No. Y'all still have a lot of building to do if you would like it to get back to where it was. Or just keep it like it is where y'all can still go and hang out, but you ain't like, oh, this my sister, this my sister. Nah, we are cordial, we are friendly, but we ain't buddy like it used to be like back in the day. Okay. So everybody they shows up for the basketball soiree. It was very cute. She let them fix it up, Angel Brink style. But the ladies they want to spruce up their shirts, do their thing. British picks her team, Angel picks her team, and what do you know? That was pretty fun to watch the ladies try to play basketball, and some of them actually pretty good. But Randy, she had the most skills out of all. And then Brooke even came in with it, and they ended up winning. So Angel team won in the end. So that's what you get British for getting rid of a Brooke, because I believe you took the shirt and swapped them so you could have who you thought was going to win on your team. But didn't happen that way. So, like I said, they ended up just kind of the ball went over the back thing to where they couldn't even get it. So that was a done deal with the game. But it was just really fun to see them have a really fun moment. Jennifer, of course, she was not going to do anything like that, honey. She came dressed up in her cheerleading uniform and she was like, I'm the cheerleader, not doing it. I do feel like that episode ended weird. It just kind of cut off and went straight to the next, and I'm assuming that was the intention. Um, Again, I wasn't expecting a 2 episode night to happen, so I wasn't prepared for that. But I am going to go ahead and watch that episode 10, and we'll see what happens with that one, what happens in that one, which I kind of have an idea, but I'm gonna wait. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I thought it was all right. I mean, it is what it is. Um, I don't know if I think there is going to be a Jackie scene and Brooke scene where they get a little rowdy. So we're going to see what happens. So again, if you are watching this, I want to say thank you. Please continue to watch. Let me know if there's any suggestions for any shows, anything like that. Like, comment, subscribe. I will continue to try to keep up with the episodes as best as I can. And hit the notification bell button so that you will be notified when I upload a video. With that being said, thank you again, and you have a wonderful day. Bye.